everybody, Sensei Nick here from Championsway. Today we're going to be going over Social Media 101 whiteboard discussion. So, why social media? I have some notes here and we're going to do a close-up later so that we can check them out. But direct mail, commercials, cold calling, magazine ads, traditional marketing methods are not as effective as they used to be, and a lot of school owners are starting to see that. So the reason we're going to be going over these tips today is because we're trying to help school owners understand the science of social media. So why are these methods not as effective as they used to be? We wrote down a couple tips here for you, but a lot of them are just annoying, like direct mail, commercials. They're interruptions that people aren't really happy with. Like, you get this direct mail piece, you get this commercial, you switch the channel. Cold calling, you have, you're in the middle of dinner and the phone's ringing. It's a really annoying thing. TiVo is now used. People don't even watch commercials. And then another thing also is the analytics. Like, one of the things that I've learned from Master Free was you never want to do any type of marketing unless you know if it's working and exactly how many people actually see the marketing that you're doing. And analytics are terrible for direct mail, commercials, cold calls, things like that. So we want to try to work on some new methods. So if you're looking to get started, I wrote down a couple things. Make sure you start number one with the Facebook fan page. That is probably the most important thing for your brand. That's the one thing I would highly recommend. And make sure you're doing it legally. Do not have a personal profile with your name attached to it. It violates Facebook's terms of service. The second thing would be a blog. Okay, I love blogging. People that are into blogs, they do really well with blogs. If you need help with blogs, you could definitely send me an email at sensei.nick@championsway.com and I can help you out with getting your blog started. So, a couple tips on getting started for Social Media 101. Before you even get started, okay, the most important thing that you talk to anybody about, any social media consultant, expert, anything like that, they're going to tell you that you need to make sure that you have a CRM or you have something like Perfect Mind that is actually going to track everything you're doing. So the first and most important thing for me is Perfect Mind. Track your campaigns. If you have a Facebook campaign for back to school, for some type of discount for supplies, make sure you're tracking your campaign. Make sure you're importing your leads from Facebook, from Twitter, okay, into some type of a lead generation account that's going to tell you where they're coming from. The intro report. I want to talk about the intro report. A lot of times we have our source listed as just internet. Well, now it's got to be more detailed. When someone says, "How did you hear about us?" I heard about you on the internet. Okay, could you be more specific? Was it Facebook? Was it my fan page? Was it a tweet? Was it a YouTube video? What was it? You need to know what's working. Okay, get the data. That's what I'm talking about. Get as much information as you can. That way you can make calculated decisions when it comes to your marketing. Facebook, like we talked about, create a personal profile first, then make your fan page, and import your leads and all your contacts from Perfect Mind into a Gmail account. And then from there, it will invite all of them to become a friend of yours first on Facebook, and then you can suggest them to become a friend on your fan page. This is really important here also. When it comes to Facebook, I use the term salad a lot, or I've been using like a mixer board for like a DJ. When you're posting content on Facebook, it has to be a mixture of videos, blog posts, links, just quotes. A mixture of everything is going to create a lot more excitement for the people that are checking out your pages. A perfect example that I was talking about with some of the clients earlier this week was I went on my Facebook page and just started talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And my theory on that was because I'm really studying a lot more about social behavior and understanding what's going to draw people to my pages. Well, all these women, okay, are going to come to my page after they see I'm posting something about the Housewives of New Jersey, and they're going to see my pictures of kickboxing. And that's what I was going after. So you really got to think about what you're posting. Blogging. If you're going to start with a blog, make sure you're starting with at least 3 posts per week. Again, mix it up. Another key tip for you guys is ask questions on your blog. If your blog is always just about you giving information, that's not going to be as effective as asking questions to your clients, asking questions to the public, asking questions to your followers. Respond quickly. All right? You can't respond a week later. You need to respond within the hour. Okay? You need to have someone on top of that. Make sure you have the email going right to your cell phone so you respond quickly and improve their comments. Keywords are critical when it comes to a blog with your headline and also the keywords inside the post. for SEO. That's a little more advanced than Social Media 101. We'll talk more about that in our next discussion, one of our next upcoming discussions. Okay, do you need help? You're like what we're talking about, maybe want some more help. If you haven't heard about the Championsway library, contact your account manager. A whole resource library on social media training, live meetings, on all this stuff we're talking about. And we also are working on our next version too, providing all school owners with online training courses. If anyone's interested and you mention this video, I will do a free 15-minute consultation with you. And all members that actually are members of the library, you can contact any of them. They will tell you great things about what we're doing for them with their social media marketing. Okay, and lastly, just make sure you visit us at championsway.com and also become a fan of ours on facebook.com/championswayfans. So since we can get a quick, just a little overview of that so everybody can see it, and we'll be posting these throughout the week. More topics, more discussions, and more business training for everyone out there in the social media sphere.